Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. I am ChaosEclipse. Today we are back on No Man's Sky. I am here at the RM2 base, which is our runaway mold 2 base. And we're actually going to destroy it. So what I'm going to do, I don't know. Will it automatically delete all the stuff if I just delete it from here? I don't remember. Let's see. Delete base. Continue. It's okay if I don't get the materials back. I'm not worried about that. I just don't want my half base stuff sitting all over the place. Okay, sweet. It got rid of everything. All right. So the reason why I'm getting rid of this one is because it was too much on the slope. I could have made it better. I could have made it a lot better, but I chose not to because we do have the other one, and the other one is what we're going to be working on today. So I put a little base around it, but we're going to go ahead and put a portal down, which technically I already did, but we're going to power that portal. And I'm just going to show you guys how they work, like how the runaway molds farm work once you have it set up, so that you guys can go back and forth and get easy nanites. So first, one of the things I noticed that we needed is gold. For the it was either for the battery or for the other thing, the solar panels, one of the two. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for just a random asteroid field. So I'm just gonna kind of burst off here in a random direction. Once we start seeing a whole bunch of asteroids, I know you can see the small ones going by, but you'll know when you're inside of one because you'll start seeing a whole lot more. And I thought I'd just seen some right behind us. It was like the edge of one, maybe not. All right, let's try again. They used to be all over, and I think they decreased them. I think that was just a big, yeah. I think they decreased them because people were complaining that they were everywhere, which I didn't really mind. I mean, as long as you're fast traveling like this using your pulse drive, it wasn't that big of a deal anyway. But evidently people didn't like it. So give me a minute here. We're gonna see if we can find one. Come on. Can't really turn while you're in this. Come on, I know they're here. Any second now. That was scary. Any second now. Oh, also, with the story, so I was down on another planet. I was just scanning around looking for ancient bones on one of the planets and actually found out where I needed to go, which, is it still marked? I don't think it is because I don't see anything. It was on that blue planet down there, I think. No, was it that one? Yeah, so it was the main planet down there, the one that we started on with the ancient bones. I came out of the space station. I went down there to get some bones to try to get more units, and I was just scanning around, and I got some something that kind of pinged on the radar, and it was like, "Hey, this is where you need to go." And I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing with this story. Um, Interstellar flight requires warp fuel. Oh, okay, so it was a source of antimatter that it was taking me to, but obviously that's not what we're focusing on right now. So we will continue with the story in the next one. All right, so instead of having you guys with me, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. I'll show you guys when I come up to a an asteroid field, and I think that's probably going to be the easiest way for me to get gold. So, because I believe there was gold in here. So, I'll be back once I find an asteroid field, guys. All right, guys. So here we are. We're right next to the space station. I was flying towards the space station, and the mission thing here popped up again. So that's what I was talking about there. It says there's a trace of antimatter. Like I said, we'll get into that in the next one. But right over here is an asteroid field. This is what they look like. I was hoping I could catch one like while I was in the pulse drive, so you guys can see what they look like coming up. But I wasn't able to because the space station dropped us out of it anyway. But this kind of worked out. I do want to point out, though, that just because there is gold in mine does not mean there's going to be gold in yours. So it depends on the system that you're in, and I don't think it depends on like the type of system. So it's not like, oh, this is a rich system, they're gonna have gold, whatever. Don't get me wrong, that might be the case, but I don't think so. At least not for me. At least not for this video. So because I don't have facts on that, that's not what we're gonna go with. I think it's just random. But my point is that when you are looking for gold, this can be one of the easy ways to find it. So see if you can find an asteroid field. Check at least two of them. Most of the time they're fairly similar no matter what. So like if you check one, it's probably gonna be the same in all of them. But I would say check at least two just to be on the safe side. And just shoot around, shoot the different asteroids. You'll see ones that look like little spiky things and stuff like that. Usually they carry some good stuff. But just shoot around and try at least like some of the different shaped asteroids and everything. Some will give you like a mixture of things, like you'll shoot one that'll give you like 2 or 3 items, or you'll just shoot one that'll give you 1 item. But I know that this one had silver and gold because we were talking about the briefly, but we were talking about the making platinum before, or at least maybe I was just thinking about it. I don't know. But we did talk about the gold and the silver here. So that's why I knew to come here to get it. I could have also went to the trade system or even the space station to try to get some, but I figure, you know what, let's go ahead, go up there, and I can tell them about, getting stuff from the asteroids versus trying to find it on planets or anything like that. There's a lot of ways to get different resources, and I want to make sure that you guys are aware of them. Um, you could also just like even if you don't buy from the space station directly, you could go to the space station, and if they don't have it there, don't worry just yet. One of the things you can do is sit on the space station, wait for the different pilots to come in and out, and sometimes they will be carrying something that you need in that system. So if they're not selling it directly from the space station, check with the different pilots as well. All right, I think we only needed 30 or so. I'm pretty sure we got that by now. I think we're getting about 5 each. So let's go ahead and check here. We have 47. Okay, and then we also have the gold nugget. The gold nugget, when you hit square to analyze it, it's going to give us even more gold. So we're going to hit square. Look at that, 75. And then we also got some tritium clusters. We're going to analyze these by hitting square. That's going to give us actual tritium. So that'll add to our 1019 there. We're going to do this 8 times. Oh, look at that. And we even got some antimatter. That might have actually advanced the story there. We'll see what happens with that. I didn't realize you could get antimatter from the tritium hyperclusters. All right, there's our silver. All right. Please don't tell me scanner detected. Okay, so it doesn't look like it did anything with the story. That's fine. We are going to hold on to the antimatter though, because I think we're going to need it for that part of the story. So now what we need to do is we need to go back to our home base if I can find it. It's not that planet, right? No, that's a core detonation. There it is. All right, and we're looking for that base right there. I will say the base that I did keep is a lot further away from the main base, but it's also a lot flatter. It was easier to build around, and like I didn't do anything fancy. You guys will see the little setup that I have. It's nothing fancy or anything like that, but it's just an easy build to do. You can do it however you want, obviously, as long as you encase the runaway mold, just because like I said, when you start shooting, it's going to start rolling in a random direction, and you'll want to keep it there with you, obviously, so you're not having to chase it all over the place. But you also don't want to build on top of it, because that will make it despawn and not come back. i think I think if you destroy the building that you built over it, it will eventually come back. But I would say just do it the way that I did and kind of build a square around it. Um, or if you want to use like little triangle pieces, maybe you can do like a little octagon or something, get all fancy with it. But I just do a square. It's quick, it's simple. You don't really have to worry about it. You guys will see the base here, and then we'll get the portal active, which we still need to go back to our main base and activate that portal as well. So we're probably going to need even more gold. Oh, is that better not? No, that's copper, right? We don't have gold on this planet. All right, so here's a little base that I have. Oh, I was expecting it to flip the other way. That might have pushed us out a little further away from the base. That's all right. Okay. All right. So here is our main door right here. And what is that? That is copper. Okay. So here's our little main door right here. I have, oh, I need stairs there. Seriously? All right. Let's do some stairs real quick. Stairs. Do these. How do I flip? Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So here's our runaway mold right there. You can see it just in case. And there's a little gap down there, but this runaway mold is too big to fit under there. That I did on accident before. It still hasn't really went away. I'm not really worried about it too much. Because I think you guys are with me. I think I actually shot 2 of them maybe. With the terrain manipulator on accident. So we're actually missing some, but eventually it'll come back. So I'm not worried about it. And then I have an opening here and an opening on the other side. There's nothing on the outside here. It doesn't really matter. And then I have the base computer here, and then I have the portal here. So we need to power the portal, and we need to keep it constantly powered. So my plan is to at least throw a couple batteries down, because the batteries actually hold energy as well. Um, so as long as there's nothing in use, that battery is just going to stay powered. Granted, the portal is going to be running at all times. So my plan here is to do the battery, at least 1 or 2 of them, and then do a lot of solar panels. What that'll do is that'll charge the batteries over time, and even when the even when the solar panels aren't being used to power the what's it called, the portal directly, it'll be charging the batteries, and then hopefully by the time it's nighttime, the batteries will be able to hold enough power to keep going. That was weird. The batteries will be able to hold enough power to keep going even without the solar panels throughout the night. That's my plan. I don't think it's going to work that way because I just realized per solar panel I need 30, and I need solar panels at the main base too. So we'll do it. Why does the light keep coming on and off? Is it because it's trying to read that it's dark? That's weird. Maybe it's because of the light in here. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's a plan. So what we're gonna do is we're going to first, um, let's see how much magnetized ferrite we can get. I don't know. I made some pure ferrite because I needed it to build the portal, and you need pure ferrite to turn it into magnetized. So 268, and how much is each one? Each one is 60. So we can make about 4 batteries. Okay. Let's go ahead. That's not right. 3 batteries is 268, 160, and one. Wait. Why am I saying 160? Keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, 60. So 60 and 60 is 120. 120 and 120, that's 240. So we can make 4 of them. So let's go ahead and we will cook all 4 of these. It'll take about a minute there. While that's going, let's go ahead and grab some more of this runaway mold here. And then we also need to make some condensed carbon too. But I don't have the other refiner on me. I did leave it at the main base, like I said I was going to. So I could technically make another one, but I'm not going to make a whole bunch of portable refiners. You guys are 100% going to think that I'm already duplicating. I promise. I'll tell you guys when I start duplicating. More than likely, I'm not going to lie. More than likely, it's probably going to be like I'll probably start doing glitches when I start really looking at ship upgrades and exosuit upgrades and things like that. Just because I'm not going to want to I'm not really going to want to farm out the pieces that I want to make like an overpowered suit or an overpowered multi-tool or even the overpowered ship. Not that I need an overpowered one, but I just mean like even for a decently powered one, it takes a long time to keep collecting nanites um to keep. I mean, the nanite's not so bad. That's why we're doing this runaway mold farm. But the units in order to, well, no, it's not even the money. It's not the nanites or the units. It's the pieces themselves, the upgrades themselves. Sometimes you'll install them and they'll just be crappy. And it's like, well, what was the point of that? Now I have to buy another one and go and do it all over again. And you just might not get what you're looking for, which sucks. All right, so we got that. We're also gonna need the condensed carbon, which I don't think we have any currently. So we're just gonna take some random carbon here. I think it was 100 a piece, and we're going to be making. Is it dropping it in there? That's not what I want. Hold on. Um, I don't know if they're 1 for 1. Are they? That's a little under 400. We'll go ahead and cook that, and then we'll get the other 400 in a second, or the other. We'll finish off the other 100. Okay, so let's see here. So we have the magnetized ferrite. We will have the gold. We're going to need metal plating. 30 and 30, 60. Wow, we can't even do 3 of the. Could have got more gold. Gold. Where's the gold? 75. Yeah, we can't even do. We can only do 2 of the things. I should probably go grab that other ship, I guess. Did we need anything else? We'll take that out too, just because taking up space. So we need chromatic metal as well. I think I have some copper already on me though. There's some here. Take that. I don't know if the silver gives chromatic metal. I don't think it does. It's fine though. All right, so this is done. 349. So we need another 51. Oh nope, that's the condensed carbon. Regular carbon. Just need 51 of it. I could have swore there was a way you could hit like L1 and R1 and move it by like tens or something. Maybe that's on the more advanced refiners. Okay, got that. All right, now we need to throw copper in there and get chromatic metal. Okay, so while that's going, what we're going to do is we're going to. Is it the batteries? Yeah, we're going to make 4 batteries. I think it was that many. Do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Perfect. Okay, now we need to do the wiring. So we're just going to wire the. Oops, how do I do this? Wire these 2 together. Wire these 2 together. And we'll do that one there. And that one there. How do I undo the wire? Place wire, rotate, free, toggle wiring. That's not what I want. I just delete the wire. There we go. All right, so we got 4 batteries connected to it. Now we need to make at least 2 of these solar panels, which I'm waiting on the chromatic metal. We can probably take this out. That might be enough there. And you don't have to place these outside. You can actually use them inside. Oh, I need the metal plating. We need 2 metal plating because we're going to make 2 of them. Go. You know what? I'll even show you guys. You can put them inside. Can I do it right behind there? Will they fit? Will not. Oh, wait. Maybe they will. So we'll do 1 here. 1 here. Perfect. All right. So now that you have those down, you can see that they're open, or they're opening because it's daytime out. That's how you know when it's daytime, when they're open. When they're closed, it means it's nighttime. But now what we can do is we can take more wiring, and you don't have to wire to all of them because we already connected the wires. So you just need to wire to 1, and look at that, it charges all of them. But we're still going to do this one over here as well because it needs to be hooked in as well. There we go. So now these will start storing power as well. You can see they're already starting to store power in there. I don't know how much they store. We can take a look here. So charge rate, available grid power. I think it depends on how many you have total. Time until charge 37 minutes. That's fine. If you had more of the solar panels here, you can see that each solar panel is generating about 50 kps. So right now we're doing 100 kp per. Well, it's 50 per solar panel, roughly 50, because it looks like that one's 51 and this one was 51 earlier too. That one's 49. So roughly 50 on each one. So basically 100 between the 2 solar panels, and then it's charging all 4 of them. So that's why it's going to take 30 whatever minutes, 37 minutes, 36 minutes now. You can see the charge rate is 80 kps. So it's basically giving it about 80 per second, I guess, for each one. And then it'll store up to so much. It looks like 100 kp available. No, that's not. 20 kp used. Okay, so the 20 kp used, I think, is what this is taking. Of course, it's not going to show anything in there. It's just letting me select stuff. So it's not going to show me how much that's taking, but it looks like it's taking 20 from them. I think that's what the 20 used is. But it's not telling me how much they're going to be able to store. I thought it did. Maybe I'm reading something wrong. Obviously, it's still going up, but that's roughly, so right now already it looks like we're at least going to hit 10,000 on well, actually we're going to go way past 10,000 because it's only at 5%. So these might actually last throughout the night once they store up all the way. And I don't remember how long the time is, like the daytime and nighttime cycle. I don't know. I don't remember how long those are, but I think 30 minutes is probably enough to actually be able to charge these all the way, so they should last throughout the night. But now what we can do is we can actually go through here, and we can go to our main base. We can go to, well, that's this base, or we can go to the actual space station. I believe is yeah, because that's a little space station symbol. So this is our current location. This is the current system where our base is. I don't know if we can actually go there. Looks like we can. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll just call our ship over there. So we're going to go ahead and go there. And then we need to set up the portal here. Like I said, I put one down, and I think there's batteries here, and I have like the biofuel thing, but that's it. I don't have I didn't do the solar panels, and it's only like 1 battery. So this one's probably not even charged up. There's our other portable refiner, which I just realized I left the other one over there. And it has our chromatic metal. That sucks. But this we can at least charge by throwing some stuff in it. I don't remember how to do this. Biofuel reactor, furnace empty. How do I put stuff in it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and throw this in there. We'll jump back over there. We'll grab our We'll grab our what's it called? Our portable refiner that's over there with the chromatic metal in it, and then we'll come back and we'll do the same setup for this one. But this is what I was talking about. So we literally just got our runaway mold. We warped over there. Now we're warping back. The runaway mold should already be back. Yeah, look at that. So there's more runaway mold. And you can just start cooking it, refining it, whatever you want to call it, so that you can get more nanites. Go ahead and take that. We're going to grab this again. Oh, no, I did it again. Why did I have it on terrain manipulator? I don't think there was a reason for that. Was I manipulating the terrain somewhere? Didn't think I was. Maybe I just accidentally hit the button, or maybe it changes automatically when you go through the portal. I don't know. I mean, I also probably just don't remember, guys. So. All right, let it cool down a bit. Go again. Yeah, see, and that's why I like this one, because the hill's not so steep where I can actually just where I can actually just stand here and just kind of catch them as they're rolling. And the other ones, like, I don't know, they just rolled too fast, and I still had them blocked off to where they couldn't go very far, but it was still annoying. Like, I didn't like how fast they were rolling away, and I had to move to catch them and everything else. And you really only need one of these. Like I said, if you're you can just teleport back and forth, and obviously you can see that they already spawned back in. Let's see if we can fix this a bit. So create. Please change this shape. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. I'm not going to flatten it. It's good enough. And I'm not really worried about that little. There we go. All right. So yeah. So runaway mold. Didn't realize how much I just got, but I'm going to show you guys. We're going to jump back over to the other base again. So Oasis, warp to Oasis. But this is the main reason why people set up these farms, and this is the reason why I set it up, is because it's easy nanites. Granted, you still have to wait for the cook time and everything for the nanites, but still. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. We're going to throw our current runaway mold in here, which we have 8,417. I also already had some on me, but look at that. 1683 is what we're going to get back in nanites. But look at this. So you guys just seen me grab the runaway mold from the other base. We're going to go back through here, back to our RM base, and the runaway mold's going to be there again. So the main thing that you want, and this is why I set up the portals, and it doesn't really matter how far away it is. This is why I set up the portals. One, you want to be able to jump back and forth very quickly. Look at that. It's already back. And look at that. I think this, oh, not that one. I think, well, maybe that one too. I think these two are the two that I accidentally shot before. So we have our full thing of runaway mold now. Because I guess because I fixed the ground so they can actually spawn back in. Let's make sure we're on our mining beam this time. But yeah, so they're already back. Awesome. So what I was saying though is you want to make sure that your runaway mold farm, depending on wherever it's at, like if you're doing it at a trade terminal, kind of how I have mine set up, although technically it is another base, it's by a trade terminal. But wherever you're teleporting to, I think you want to make sure it's 600 units away, 600 meters, units. I think they're called units in this game. You want to make sure it's at least 600 units away. If not, the runaway mold is not going to spawn back in. So make sure it's at least 600 units away. And if it's not working, more than likely you're too close. The other thing is, like I said, do not mess with the ground. I got lucky repairing those and actually having the other two spawn back in. This might be why I shot it before. But I got lucky, and it looks like I got two more now by fixing the ground there. So maybe you guys can try patching the ground if you screw it up or whatever. But if not, I would say try to find the runaway mold farm that has a decently flat surface. I think most of them are going to spawn on slopes anyway. Um, but if you can't find one, you can still build around it. Just build to where you're going to catch the mold no matter what, and then set up your portals so that you can, spawn there at your runaway farm, your runaway mold farm, and then teleport away and then teleport back. The thing that's going to take the longest is what I'm doing now. But as you can see, you can kind of multitask. So the thing that I'm doing now that I was talking about is actually refining the runaway mold. You can see it in the other one. It said it was going to take, I think it was like 16 minutes. So basically like a minute per 100 runaway, or a minute per 100 nanites basically, because I think it said it was like 16 minutes, but we were also getting like 1683 back. And our ship's still here, right? It is. All right, we'll just call it over to us. I think we have navigation things. I didn't even notice how much we just now got, but we might have already had some of this stuff. There's no way I just now got that much from here. And then we can also analyze this geode, which gave us ferrite. Where is, what am I looking for? Oh, it's on the ship, isn't it? It is. So these navigation data you want to keep on you, and I will show you why. We're going to go back to our other base, back to our main base. Oasis, warp. Let's give it a second again. This is still going through the portal. It does take time, obviously, as you can see, but it's still faster than needing to fly back and forth, especially if you're building at the right distance. Okay, so this was, I think, 16 minutes, and we're getting 1683. So basically, you're getting 100 nanites per minute that you're doing this, which is, to me, that's pretty awesome. It's very easy. I do think even the bigger, which I don't have any of them, I was going to show you, but I don't have any. I think the bigger refiners actually cook it even faster. But we're not going to mess with that right now. So we can keep the biofuel reactor, but what I want to do is I want to still set up more of these. So we're going to need more magnetized ferrite, more condensed carbon, and we're going to need more gold and everything. So with that, what I'm going to do, there's my door. I'm actually going to just check over here at the trade center thingy, that copper salt. So we're going to check over here at the trade terminal and just see if we can just buy the stuff this time. Oh, and disclaimer, in the last video when I was showing you guys how much time I had on the game and I logged out to show you like the save file, do not, I repeat, do not log out. Even if you save the game, don't log out while you have something in the refiner. The nanites I was cooking the last time, they disappeared. The nanites were gone, and so was the runaway mode. So I kind of lost all of that I was trying to do the last time. But it's okay because we have a system set up, and I mean it's not that hard to get more. So, at least in my situation at the moment, it's not that hard to get more. So not that big of a deal. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So once you come over here to a trade station or anywhere that has a landing pad, if you look at this computer right here, you can see right there it says you can call your starship. It'll have the name of your starship, which mine is the Radiant Pillar BC1, but you need one navigation data required. That is this. This is what we grabbed off the starship. If I wouldn't have had this with me, I wouldn't be able to do it. But because I grabbed them, we can just hold square, and it automatically calls our ship over. So perfect. So now we have our ship back at our main base. We can come up here, see if we can get some gold, some magnetized ferrite, which we can buy regular ferrite, but it looks like they only have 19. There's a navigation data if you need one. I'm not seeing any gold. I don't really care about the metal plating. If we need more chromatic metal, well, that's only 53 copper. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go up and get more gold and everything. But that's okay because I set up the first one. You guys seen how to do it. I'm gonna do this one the exact same way. So we'll go ahead and call the video here. Um, if you guys have any questions, concerns, or maybe more efficient way to do what I'm doing, put it down in the comment section. Let other people know. I'm not saying I'm like perfect at the game or anything, but I'm just trying to help any of the new players as far as getting things set up and making money and nanites and everything the easy way. As you guys can see, like I said, not glitching yet, not doing any duplications. Eventually, I will. I know I will, but I haven't yet. And so far, we're doing pretty good. I've already bought in like 3 or 4 ships. I've gotten some of the parts. So we have. Looks like I bought 3 ships because I got the wings, I got one of the fuel sloges, and one of the other fuel sloges, which is the cockpit basically. So I bought in 3 ships, and we're still back up to 10 million units. We're already at 8,000 nanites, which we're going to need more nanites. Also, I've been getting more of the salvage data, which I could sell these. You can see that stack right there was sold for 1.5. But I'm going to go ahead and hang on to these. I'm not going to sell them anymore because I know that once you get the anomaly, there's going to be a lot of stuff in there that we can buy with the salvage data. So I'm going to start hanging on to those, but I'm going to keep looking for them. And yeah, that's it. So for now, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to keep cooking this stuff up. Oh, nope, I don't want to take it out. I want to put more. How do I put more? Add more, triangle. There we go. Add more. Look at that. 2,833. 20 minutes, but still. If anything, I'll go back and I'll grab the other oh wait, I did grab the other refiner, didn't I? I did. There we go. So we can actually do this one too now. And you know what? I'm not going to do that because I need to throw the ferrite and the copper and stuff in there to make the other stuff. But yeah, so like I said, that's going to be it. I know I keep trying to end the video. I'm really bad at ending the videos. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.